All right, hopefully the audio's coming through. First year of the stream, and I'm just sitting here playing more Destiny like I always do. Wait, first stream of the year, I don't know what I just said. See something real quick. Stream info. Turn it down just a bit. All right. Oddly enough, my history with Gambit has went from when it first came out, I was like, oh man, this is cool, then back to this is terrible, getting sniped with truth rockets and gallows horns, to just a quick jump in, kill a mass group of people, you die, it's whatever. Trying to get the Zephyr, that's pronounced correctly, Donnie sword. I have one from the first year it was introduced with Code Steel, but it's Code Steel with Unrelenting, and I want to get one with Code Steel and Relentless Strikes, just so I can get the energy back. But we'll see. I got a pretty good roll on the submachine gun. I believe I can't remember. I think it's Rampage or Unrelenting. I think with the pulse rifle, I got Tricorn with Thresh, and seeing that ability kills or slowing enemies or killing foes as the enemies count as triggering Tricorn, so I'm pretty happy with that roll. And then light machine gun. And I did get a Glacial Chasm with Reservoir Burst and Slideways, so whichever reload on slide, and still got an old roll with Subsistence and Reservoir Burst, so I'm not really pushing for that. But oddly enough, I wouldn't say oddly, but this season I've been playing more on my Warlock. I'm usually on my Hunter the most throughout my whole time playing Destiny, but this season I want to make a actual attempt to use my Warlock more, and I've been trying to use Blink and failing epically at it, but I actually been enjoying it. And I'm whiffing them that close. Let me get better with my throwing. I almost got an invasion up, so grab this ammo real quick. I may or may not have blinked myself into the wall using that, but it's really been fun just using that blink, eager edge blink. And I'm like, am I not hitting them? See, I thought they were still around the corner. Alright, I'm gonna go, figured that.
Watch it, you're shedding moat. Kill the blockers.
I'm not gonna bother with him. Only got 3 seconds.
Invaders out. You'll get them next time.
And I'm mad I missed the ammo just now. But I will say, at least with the, I know freelance has been here for a while, but that's really been the main reason I've been enjoying it more than I used to. And having to worry about teams, but getting sniped by a Gallahorn after a while. Usually I ain't work. I'm just looking at my radar and the enemy just run around a circle. Yeah, this is definitely a loss. But man, early days of Gambit, kind of glad they pushed towards, hey, just get in and play. Because whether it's people quitting because the rewards are trash or that was I was like, I didn't even see anything coming. But that's at least one of the main reasons I always say they're playing Gambit. Like, the premise of it, I enjoy just a mini horde style boss rush, but when you're getting invaded and dudes killing you with auto tracking rockets or wall hacks and crap like that, you kind of get tiresome after a while. But it should be about the fastest way to earn Dawning Essence, so I just, instead of doing strikes, I'm not really in the mood of doing strikes. But I'm doing a real terrible job managing my inventory. I don't know why I just stack up on engrams, never cash them out or anything like that. Or decrypt, I don't know why I say cash them out. Kind of hold on to that on-guard roll that I got, and this Stay Frosty, I'm kind of keeping it just for PvP purposes. See if it's good. But I really kind of wish the crowd pleaser from Gambit has a better role option, because each role available I looked it up on, and I'm just like, they're not impressive. I probably should put that into my other helmet. Don't have any spare helmets. What's that? Dragonfly, hold on to that. How much? I got 1,343. So I'm gonna be here for a while. Well, I say that, but probably gonna try to be on till 4 or 5. Don't want to spend the whole day playing Destiny, but really want to get that sword. Actually, do I have enough to try once? Check.
Oliva's got something special for you.
I appreciate you. I don't. How much do I need? 11, 24, 14. So, let's see. Usually it's the Zavala that I'm just dumping all my cookies on. But Got a whole bunch of stuff for the cookies for tests. So now it's just getting the essence of dawning.
Step on up. Take a look.
One thing I just hate about, at least with her, you can't just spam all the gifts that you got. You gotta back out, drop, back out, drop, back out, drop.
Checking now.
What is this? Triple tech, focus, fury. I know snipers aren't the best, but it's always good to have a good roll. Need to break this down a bit. All right, I think Osneomancy. Go ahead and level those up. What's that? Adrenaline Jockey, Demolition, Resistant Wellspring, yeah.
Sure, rhythmic physical expressions won't win a fight, but they feel good.
Fireline Triple
Feeling
Tap.
good is better than not.
Trying to think if I should. I definitely need to clean my vault out though.
You're looking wonderful.
Well, honestly, just to talk about the seasonal event, I'm surprised all the seasons don't really follow the dawning. Just simple jump into any activity. You have an item to censor around and do that. You know, with the Halloween event that they did, I really wasn't enjoying that one just for the fact that you can defeat all the headless ones and then you're just stuck standing there for X amount of time. Whereas the dawning, again, is just, bro, just, you've been playing the game, just hop into any activity, do the same thing. I'm trying to figure out what weapon I should scrap. Multi-kill clamp, demo, headstone. I just got so many weapons that I don't intend on using, but I'll just keep them anyway. Go ahead, scrap that. I've had this for so long and I've never used it. Blinding, multi-kill clip, blinding, demolition. Which one is better? Multi-kill clip, auto load. I think the issue with this is it has two. Whereas this has blinding, but also standard shot. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna scrap this. Okay. So I got the, some of my hunter, I think, but since they're so the wave frame with lead and auto loaded, that's my killing weapon, and then the other grenade is my killing, but also for stunning and dazing.
Yes. Done. All done, all done.
Alright, well, let me go ahead and spin these two. Kind of want to avoid overloading my vault by accident or postmaster.
See what we've got for each other.
But at least when it comes to the current build that I'm using, I actually do enjoy running it in Gambit. Thresh, autoload, what else did I pick up? And I'll be out of space, but want to at least keep one slot up in my heavy slot. I say did it first.
Ding, 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 ding. Vex on the field. It's time to bang knuckles. You ever kill a Vex? I mean, truly and completely. I'm not convinced they don't just get rebuilt. All right, hold on to something. Lock and load, hotshot. Get those moats to the bank.
I'm always running off in the wrong direction.
Incoming at the goal.
I help, guys. I swear.
Hostiles incoming at the cavern.
Excuse me, pardon me. I know I could take in the portal, but I just want to do that. So I should probably turn my sensitivity back up. I'm just like slowly but surely turning around so I can target people.
Hostiles incoming at the depot.
God damn.
Invader inbound. Huh. Enemy invader is down.
Good job, team.
Medium blocker heading over. Portal's ready. Grab your
There we go.
Your allies invading the other side.
Probably should have saved my super, but just kind of hoping to get teammate dead.
Your allies down, but they took out 2 opponents. Nice. Large blocker en route to the enemy. Feels good to be a bad guy, right? Hostiles incoming at the cavern. High value target is on the field. Hunt it down.
Put some round.
Almost time for a primeval. Fill that bank up. Incoming at the gulch.
Whoop. I don't know where I'm looking.
Invader on the field. Careful. Portal is primed. Lock. You've summoned a primeval. Kill it, and the win is yours. You ready? Primeval. Finish this before they do. Enemy invader is down. You can breathe.
Was that him? I did a little emote. Explains why he did a little spin at the end.
Primeval compromised. Focus your fire. You're ahead. Your allies invading the other side. Convoy terminated. Now, bring the house down. Watch your back. Invader incoming. Your invader's back. 3 kills.
He probably should just throw a Nova Bomb at him.
Primeval compromised. Burn it down. Enemy
They got him.
invader down. Hey, you can't blame him
Good thing I saved it.
Killed a guard or two.
It's still not that bad. I think I did okay. Oh, nice. Finally.
Fight like that
Every day. I don't ever want to see you go to war.
there'd be no one left.
Alright. I'm surprised I actually did the most damage on that one. But now I got the Cloud Strike Catalyst. It's a Cloud Strike is an exotic that I rarely ever use, probably because snipers aren't, at least special snipers aren't the best when it comes to damage. There's one gamut weapon that I would like to have, even if it's not the best, is the sniper with cascading point, just to say I have it. I got like the, I don't know if I still got it, probably scrap it, I don't really like it. I got this one, Cold Front, but first I thought it was activated by, you know, crit shots with the weapon itself. Then I did some proper reading and saw that it's a, you gotta swap over to the weapon. So, I don't know, on a primary weapon, I don't really know about that. Like a shotgun or a secondary heavy weapon or special heavy makes sense, but on a primary, unless you're running like double primaries or something, then that's about it. But I personally rarely run double primaries, even when champion mods or anything like that. Like I was doing the heist missions and I guess my teammate was running double primaries to handle the champions, and I was just staring at him or watching because I got killed and I was just watching him fight a yellow bar knight with the I think it's the posterity. I think the hand cannon from Deep Stone Crypt, and he was just sitting there struggling to kill one guy, and that's why I never use double primary, because it'll be a moment where you wish you had more firepower and you don't. And so at least when it comes to handling champions, exotic that has built-in champion, since the grenade launcher is freaking 7 unstoppable grenade launcher, 7 energy slots. Well, yeah, I've just been using Leviathan's Breath for my heavy weapon. Like, I kind of want to use Witherhoard with the weakening, whatever was that perk called? Witherhoard with weakened clear, but again, 7 slots just to have unstoppable grenade launcher. I don't really know why they always do that for the season. Whether it's like 7 sniper or 7 grenade launcher, just makes me not want to use any of those weapons. I'd rather just use a primary or whatever else has unstoppable built-in, overload, anti-barrier. I'm honestly surprised we've got another anti-barrier weapon. So we got Ariana's Vow, we got Wishender, Arbalest, and then they gave us a pulse rifle. I think the only overload is La Monarch, Thunderlord. I have to look over again. The unstoppable.
Get ready for a firefight, sister. Drop those motes in the bank. Incoming wave at the drill.
Yeah, I got this deicide with Demolitionist and Lead from Gold. I do enjoy it. The only thing I wish I had was what was it, full choke?
Hostiles incoming at the base.
A little bit more range on it, because I'll be dumping mag sometime and just not killing, or shells, mag, whatever.
Hard blocker to the other side. You're a horrible person. Watch it. You're shedding motes. Kill the blockers. Invader incoming. Portal's ready. Grab your stuff.
I heard some. I knew it was behind me.
Enemy invader down. You can relax. Your allies invading the other side. Hostiles inbound at the set.
I know it's a very unpopular opinion, but I still wish like invaders lost something if they failed at proper invasion. I know some people are like, well, if you fail, the punishment is you missed at not stopping your enemy. I'm like, yeah, but if you succeed, you possibly wiped the whole team and lost some hundreds of motes. So way more benefit to losing than succeeding, or to succeeding than losing. But yeah.
Incoming weight at the drill. Almost. Bank and get that primeval out there. I spot a high-value target. Give him hell. Primeval's up. Burn the envoy first. Portal's up. Go take him out. Invaders here. Brace yourself. Primeval compromised. Focus your fire.
All right, just came into this hit. That's fine.
Invaders out. You'll get him next time.
I'm dead. No.
Primeval compromised. Focus your fire. Invaders here. Brace yourself. Enemy invader down. Hey, you can't blame him for trying. Opposing team has a primeval. You gotta finish first. Primeval compromised. Burn it down. That primeval's nearly dead. You got style, sister. Watch your back. Invader incoming.
Surprised I'm getting a lot of gift and returns this time, unless it's because of the boom.
What a haul.
I will say that's the only thing I really don't like about Dawning is the gift and return system. You can deliver so many cookies and you're just not really getting that many gifts in return. So it's going for, I mean, it's a straightforward grind for the essence and spirit, but it's that gift and return that you really want. Plus, I will have to, just on the topic of seasonal events, I have to look into what changes came with the event card system. Because I'm trying to think, because we've always had seals tied to the events, as far as I can recall. And then they were like, we're introducing the events card. And I'm like, oh boy, is that something new? And as far as I know, it's just you can buy a premium tier instead of going through the motion with the seals. And I just haven't bought any event cards so far. Like $10 for it. I'm good.
Vex on the field.
Hey, you're gonna love this. If you catch Vex instead of kill him, you could double the city's power easy. Just saying. You ready for transmount? Give me those moats, and I'll make you rich, sister. I promise.
Trying to think, like everyone else is already heading in the right direction before I am, and I can't really see the HUD until a few seconds later. So I'm just like,
Incoming at the gulch. Hostiles incoming at the cavern. Sending medium blocker. Hey, you're losing moats. Ice the blockers. Hostile incoming at the depot.
bro, bang. What?
Medium blocker heading over. Your ally
Okay, he shoot me. All right.
your invaders down.
Ooh, shit.
Took someone with them. Good. Sister, you're showing them how it's done out here. High value target identified.
Please move so I can get to the bank before I die. Get invaded by a Galahorn. Ah, shit. Troop wheel and Galahorn. And Hunter with golden gun.
Large blocker set. Portals primed. Go make it next. Hostiles incoming at the cavern.
Now, where is this high value target at?
Your allies invaded. Almost time for a prime evil. Fill that bank up. Yeah! High value target eliminated. Prime evil's up.
Oh, shit, never mind.
Boys first. Envoy's dead.
But I
Your allies
really do enjoy playing Void Warlock. What the? What? What? That? What? What happened to me? All right, sure, fine, whatever. I say I enjoy playing Void Warlock, and Void Warlock just dies by nothing. I spoke too soon.
back. Invader incoming.
All right, I try to big brain it.
Like dirty.
Oh shit! I'm for the dad.
Down.
Go get him.
Compromise.
Well, let's try not to die by nothing this time.
Invader on the field. Careful. Convoys eight. Now devour that prime evil. Invader's dead.
Eat.
Enemy invader down.
About to say.
Sister, you've got some moves.
I know it was pretty good. Except for when I just exploded and died.
You're making this look a
It's a
little
little too easy. Keep it up. It's good. It's good. Victory. Only 2 guardian kills, that's fine. Alright, what time is it? 3:57. Serve key codes. I will say, I really do enjoy this seasonal activity. Like last season, Season of the Plunder, I just did not care for it. One of the issues I had is definitely, at least when you play the standard version, it was way too easy to where you just had a whole bunch of guys running arc and just annihilating everything. Not that you can't do that here, because I may not or may not have been doing that yesterday with my Arc Titan, but having 5 light levels below, or the enemies are 5 above you each time, it's a 3-man activity. Champions are in a mix is a lot more challenging until, you know, everybody gets all the proper upgrades and really learn the proper loadouts to run in with. And it's that good balance of challenging but not impossibly difficult. And then granted, I'm always with a team or a solo match queue, so most of the time, or more often than not I should say, we get the darkness enveloping the timer thingy. But aside from that, I've been really enjoying it. And it's not that awkward. Was it when you're doing the Season of the Plunder activity, you gotta do the ship or catch crash, what it was called, and then you do the plunder mission where you stand in the objective, throw the engrams in the vault, whatever it is, and then you just awkwardly stand there and let it transition to the next scene or the next area. And moments like that, even during the Wellspring activities, which is why I kind of don't play Wellspring, this is really boring to sit on a ship or whatever and let it coast across the map. Whereas at least with the heist missions, you're ducking from, depending on the mission you're playing, you're ducking from the towers trying to kill you. And then when you get into the activity, you're constantly slaying out. And the only real downtime-ish is when you're breaking the seal to the vault doors. Aside from that, it's a lot of action and engagement. That's why I really love this season. And the quest or the story so far is interesting. At least learn more about Clovis and Rasputin. I was kind of hoping for a different voice for Rasputin, but make him sound like Clovis. You don't have to pay for 2 voice actors. But I do like the lore this season. So the seasonal activity is pretty good. I'm enjoying that. The story so far has me interested. And it, honestly, like I said, I think this season is way better than Plunder. They're trying to go for the, I won't say trying, they were going for the pirate's life, and it felt too, not to say you can't have fun, but it kind of did feel a little too goofy for my taste after a while. Plus the missions that you had to do were just, you know, lost sectors that were from previous seasons and DLCs, and they're just played differently. So I guess long story short, I like this season so far. Well, last season I did not really care for it. Only did the catch crash for the story stuff, and then most of the time I just did not play it anymore. And then Haunting wasn't bad either, but I really hated the ending for it. It's this build up to finally seeing Callus again. It's just like, oh, come back next time. That was it.
Scorn approaching.
But I know it's some Hunter main, but if it wasn't for the Warlock jump, literally just a jump, I probably wouldn't be playing Hunter as much. Not to say I don't like anything else about Hunter, but the Warlock jump is really one of the main reasons I don't like it too much. But with Void 3.0 and or other 3.0 changes, and I finally got Osmiomancy for stasis, I'm like, Warlock feels really good to play. Only the one that's really lacking, and I use lacking very loosely because like it's still very good at what it does, is solar. Try putting together a solar build using sun bracers. I try putting together obviously the Starfire protocol, and like they work, but it's okay. It's like actually I got blasted. But honestly, like I honestly would have to say, aside from the little, I won't even really say nitpick, but the issues I do have with Solar, I think all the Warlock classes are pretty good. Same with Hunter. Granted, my issue with Void Hunter will always be the fact that you're kind of just shoehorned into invisibility, and that's pretty much it. Whereas Solar, Warlock, you could be the support, you could be offensive, bro. You can be support, you can be offensive with the Starfire Protocol, and I mean even without it, because if I'm including exotics, of course you can have the highest, one of the highest supers with, I'm just following them, with Orpheus Rig, but I kind of just wish there was a proper melee build with Void Hunter. And honestly, if it weren't for G Falcons, Gear Falcons, whatever it's called, Halbert, then nice. But if it weren't for G Falcons Halbert, then I'd just say G Falcon, Gear Falcon. What's the stylus execution would really be used too much for me. It kind of would still be shoehorned into the Invis class. Not to say you can't do a proper grenade build since we finally have access to Devour on Hunter, but think it's unfortunate. I managed to kill them both without the grenade killing them. Oops. Crash out onto that grenade. Can I make it to the? Nope, never mind. I was hoping I'd make it to the ammo box, but so I messed up the swapping weapons. They got it. Well, I hope they got it. Guys, kill the envoys. We get back to the classes. So Void Warlock is good. It's always been good. I don't think anyone would ever say it's been, ooh, 2 gifts in return, nice. But it's always been good. Solar, again, the only problem Solar has is a lot of focus on melee. Kind of wish they never made the change with 1-2 punch proccing off for melee or range melees. Solar Hunter has a lucky because I think they have it to where even though we technically use range melees, our melees don't count as range melees, so they count with 1-2 punch. But Solar Warlock is good. Again, the only problem, I say only, but another problem is the change to Dawn Chorus and Daybreak. Daybreak is still kind of, it's very meh. I think that's one of the issues with a lot of roaming supers in the game, or they're not that great. It's either use them for, you want to use them for boss damage, but they're not really that great. So they use them for ad clear, but you're kind of like, well, why use the super for ad clear unless you're using Shade Binder, for example? Not to say you can't, but there is a reason why once Arcstaff got a new one and done super, I rarely use Arcstrider, at least when it comes to the super attack. I can't think of the super name. So Dawn Blade, Well of Radiance has always been, Well of Radiance is good. So tried to put in, I would, looking back at Dawn Blade, if the, was it Spiral? What's the Spiral flame called? If Celestial Fire worked properly with Sun Bracers, I could definitely see, because I've been using Sun Bracers a lot because I want to move away from Starfire Protocol to see what else you could do with the class, and it works. The only two main issues is, for one, of course, depending on activity, you have to weaken your enemies before you use your melee so you can actually get a kill. And I think Celestial Fire deals more damage without including, well, I had to do a proper damage test, but Celestial Fire is a bit better when it comes to single target damage, just because you have like 3 bolts to do all the damage, and Incinerator Snap can spread depending on where you're going, and you have to angle it properly if you want to get the ignition off each time. So I always find myself using Celestial Fire more, but the problem is with Celestial Fire, Sunbreaker doesn't always trigger. I think there is some issue with the damage itself and the Scorch taking the kill, so sometimes it just wouldn't work properly. But if it did, I definitely see myself using that more whenever I don't want to run Starfire Protocol. But aside from that, I know I haven't done any type of Grandmasters or anything like that, but art still feels pretty good, especially with Crown Tempest and the new exotic that they put in. Just been able to spam the, of course you use heavy-handed, but be able to spam the melee, the new melee that we got. Feels pretty good. And then Shade Binder, you know. Bleak Watcher, Ozymancy. Oh. All right, let me see if I don't blow myself up or throw myself into a wall. Whoop, I am just whiffing so hard with these teleports. I'm trying to go bang. I want to look at Hunter. When it comes to at least Hunter and Titan, actually, I'm still trying to find a proper stasis build. I know with the 3.0 updates that they introduced. Ah, shit, I need to go back so I can get the ammo. When they introduced 3.0, a lot of people say stasis is kind of weaker in comparison to everything. It's kind of lacking now. And try putting together, well, I went back to use a renewal grasp. I really stopped using it once they introduced the nerf to increase the cooldown, or lengthened the cooldown. I tried putting that together with Frosties. Whoops, I'm getting stuck in the box. But using Frosties with Dustfield is pretty good because of how fast it is. And then Renewal Grass, went back to using that. It's actually pretty good. Just the amount of work you got put in to get that cooldown back up or back down is quite a bit. But looking at the build options already.
High value target is on the field. Hunt it down. Hey, easy there. I think you got him.
I say, don't.
High value target is down.
All right, I'm gonna go over there and pick up that ammo. Ooh, if I sat there and blink, I would blast myself into the wall. But yeah, still trying to figure out a proper build for Stasis Titan and Hunter. One build that I really enjoy. Stasis Titan, try to use the can't remember the name off the top of my head, but the exotic chest piece that lets your barricade turn to stasis crystals. I was using that a bit yesterday, and that, I mean, it works. It definitely works. The issue I kind of do have is the damage from your the shatter damage from stasis crystals kind of seems inconsistent. Like one moment I'm doing a crap ton of damage against enemies, and another moment you're barely doing much, or they get blasted and fly across the map. And then, but can I focus on this real quick? Which way are we going? That way? Ah! That's why sometimes I just mess up the blink, because there's like a delay between bringing out the sword and swipe. Okay, what is going on? That was wild. God damn it, of course. Alright guys, hit him with your super. Don't crash this game. But yeah, back to the classes while we wait. Titan. Definitely gotta go. But I neglect my Titan so much. Like I went back to using them yesterday, and I still have items from the Halloween event in my Postmaster. Like that's how not often enough I use my Titan. God, just give me one with cascading point, man. I just want to try that out. That's all I ask for. But Art Titan, you know what Art Titan's going. Art Titan's ridiculous, especially with hard enemies. So like, it's a bit of annoying in PvP. But Art Titan definitely killing it. I do like the now that they fixed the thunderclap melee. So, and the binding for the melee button, so you can always use your charge melee more often than not. It's really good. Grenade, melee, dash with the thruster pack, harder ammos light, got your charges coming back. Ernest Vega, you look good. Oh no. Thanks, Ernest. I check real quick. Let's see. Had the. It's never good. What time we got? 4:16. Go back to. I don't know. Charlie, I don't know if that was a bot or not. Sorry, Ernest, if you're a real person, but I've done a few podcasts where bots show up and say some weird stuff. So, and for the Twitch viewers out there, if any, I am using Restream, so I'm dual streaming right now. I have two different, actually, I should probably look into getting a widget so my chats can pop up on screen, but yeah, I got someone on YouTube saying I look good, so I'm just like, you talk about my skill, my Guardian design. I do appreciate the look that I got going on. from a warlock. Looks pretty nice. Looks pretty nice. But yeah, Solar Titan. Solar Titan feels really good without, like, I would say Solar Titan is probably the best that feels really good without any type of exotic to use. And then Void Titan, like, again, it's really more stasis that might need some work. Not saying that it's impossible to use. But yeah, Titan feels good. Hunters, again, the only issue I really have is mostly with Void Hunter. Being shoot horn into the Invis class, having 3 different flavors of going invisible, with Gear Falcons, however you pronounce it, being the best saving grace. And the change from being a damage based exotic to more of an ag clear exotic now, unless you do the finisher, get the damage bonus. But looking at how you can use it, it's not bad. You just ag clear like crazy. I kind of wish there was more. Again, I wish you could do a proper melee build of some sort, at least. I know we have Capri Sting, so I kind of wish they just made it better. It just gave us like a melee attack from shit, that exotic, I mean that super that no one uses because it's trash. I know I say Don Blade is bad and could use some work, but Spectral Blade is yeah, I can't even think of it's trash. I'll just leave it at that. It took them the longest to finally buff the damage output, but even then it's still trash. So I kind of wish they gave it the what was it? I think of the name. The chest piece for the Art Warlock, where it kills, give you half your energy back on top of damaging, increases your damage. Maybe do something like that with Guizin, because I really do feel like Guizin could use the work, but I think the issue is Spectral Blaze is very good in PvE or PvP, so you don't want to buff it too much to where it's over the top in PvP. But again, it's just so, it is laughably bad. Because I caught myself trying to put together a build, and the hit detection is bad for one. You fly right through your enemies. They did buff the damage output, but the damage is still very mediocre and lacking. And that's where here we go. And while I'm waiting, EStat. Do I have the EStat? Good job, team. We did it. But I can't really say like there's any class that needs, like, that's just awful, altogether awful. Like, you can definitely do a lot with Void Hunter. There's a reason Invis is so good. Like, Invis on its own is such a good thing. But again, having so many different flavors for doing the same thing is why I'm just like, man, I wish there was more to it. Of course. I like how you tried using the sniper rifle, failed epically, then you just went to a one-hit body shot weapon that fast. But hey, he's doing what he's gotta. He still took the L. Would have swiped towards him if I didn't fling towards the taking guy instead. Wish I didn't fling right through enemies. No, that'd be nice.
Incoming wave at the drill. Your enemy called up a prime evil. They kill it, they win. You're close. Kill the bank, you get a prime evil. Large block outbound. Portal's up. Go take them out. Not out of this yet. Kill that prime evil.
Awkwardly dance around until my charge comes back. There we go.
Envoy's dead. Kill the prime evil. Vader on the field. Careful. The lead's yours.
Nah, that's definitely a loss.
Allies headed to the other side.
Unless we got a power play from teammate.
Opposing team's about to win.
Homie, kill him.
Boy dead. Kill the prime eagle.
Damn it! What did I? No, I didn't.
Prime eagle's not long for this world. Burn it down and take this.
Come on, come on. There we go. Teammate did it. We're losing death door, whatever you want to call it. And teammates say, "I got the power play invasion right here. Don't worry, guys." Oh yeah, I think I said all that I want to say when it comes to classes. Solar. Well, I had to definitely play Solar Hunter again, but the melee spam that's built in. I know they nerfed the Blade Barrage and the Golden Guns. I am not about. I was looking for someone that was streaming. Oh, okay. Sorry, Ernest. I'm sorry. I apologize if you're still there, buddy, or pal. I'm sorry. Thanks for the compliment. I appreciate it. That was good, but yeah, I think most of the classes are in a solid spot, except for Stasis, or Stasis Titan and Hunter. Stasis Warlock. It's really just the Osmiomancy that's really, well, Osmiomancy and what was it? Not for the damage output, but Verity's Brow with the grenade spam. It's really good. I kind of just wanted to look over the exotics. They could buff. I think they said they were supposed to do a pass over with the exotic armors at some point, but some could use a lot of love. I'm not. One thing I haven't actually done, Ernest, is look over how the streaming field looks on YouTube. I haven't actually went through looking how it is to find someone. I mean. So I really am curious on how to properly find people when it comes to the streaming side of things on YouTube. You know, if it's funny, you're streaming, you don't know how things actually work properly. Yes, that is the case. When it comes to finding certain channels, the categories and things like that separated, but always glad to have a new face stop by. All right, how much do we have? 13, 139.
Bring a sword.
What's that max? So it is. I'll make this my last Gambit match, and then run some heist. I also play Destiny. Have you been playing with the newest season lately?
All right, hold on to something.
I don't know. I say it that way, but have you been playing the newest season a lot, or just at all? And my sword's empty. I'm stuck. I swear I'm not always this bad when it comes to maneuvering around the map. Oh shit.
Keep coming at the gulch.
Don't fling it to the wall. Okay, there we cleared it. Ah crap. Got the shriekers here. So if there's one enemy that I hate the most in this game is these shriekers. Just because so many weapons just don't properly work against them. You throw a grenade at them, they just take like no damage. It's a lingering grenade. You gotta hit them at a certain angle, otherwise you're just doing 0 damage. Yeah, I would have to say out of all the seasons that we had so far, this is definitely my favorite so far. With the seasonal activity, the plot that we're going through.
Watch it. You're shedding motes. Kill the blockers.
Head on back. Whoop. Flew right past it. I swear, the small changes they made to Blink, I actually enjoy using it. Oop, I just fling myself into the wall. And I'm just like, this is awkward.
High value part. Burn it down. Watch it. You're shedding most.
Hurry.
Kill the blockers. Invader
I mean, separate before we get.
portal's ready.
Yeah.
Grab your gun. Your allies invading the other side.
Well, at least we banked our modes. If I'm not mistaken, with the was that the did Mans really try to snipe him with a fusion rifle? Not a later fusion, sound like he shot a riptide or something.
Your allies back with 3 guardians down.
Like I said, I've been enjoying using Void Warlock a lot.
You're close.
No, I am usually a hunter main. Like, at least I've been playing since Destiny 1, and if I check one of the websites that track your time, my hunter's probably got like triple the time as my Warlock and Titan. But this season I've made it a proper effort to primarily use my Warlock, since I kind of sort of ignored him.
Free to hunt.
You got a class you prefer to main?
Eagles up. Kill it to win.
This is awkward.
Primeval compromise.
Go ahead, grab that ammo. Actually, no.
Invader inbound. Hunt.
Looks like they're right behind me.
Opposing team has a prime eagle. You gotta finish first. You gained the lead.
God damn it! I probably should block.
Enemy invader.
Thanks, never mind. Teammates got him anyway. But yeah, I've always mained Hunter, even though back in the days of Hunters not really being worth using until we got like Tether unlocked.
Friends down. They're coming back to your side. Convoy's taking a dirt nap. Prime eagle time.
And this is bad. Ah, shit. That's awkward.
The enemy team's about to win this. Get moving. Invaders here. Brace yourself.
Almost got him.
Enemy invader is down.
Ah, this is a loss. I used Forerunner and any submachine gun. Now, I've been enjoying Forerunner. I usually run, when I'm doing Gambit, I had to build going together with Lament. And I kind of want to give Forerunner a try because I had it since it's been out. And I never really used it because the damage was decent. And they buffed it recently with the grenade and just overall damage. I wanted to put a build together, use a Forerunner. And that was a horrible match of Gambit, so. I'm trying to think if I should stick with go to the tower real quick and then hop over, do some heist. Well, no, not the tower. Kind of wish there was a Cryptarch someone at the tower aside from focusing your engrams. Trying to get as I said in the title, grinding for Dawning. Since this is the last day, I'm trying to get the sword with Code Steel so you can freeze targets with melee swipes and Relentless Strike so you get some ammo back after every like 3 hits. And I have one already. It's like, I think it was the curated one. No, I don't think it's curated. From when it was first introduced, and it has Code Steel and Unrelenting. So it's not a bad roll by itself if we're talking about ad clearing, but kind of want to focus this on single target damage, or use at least.
Yes.
So I think I'm going to use, good thing, I think, was it Destiny Item Manager? I think it's finally working out. So I'm going to hop over to my Art Warlock. I'm decent. I am decent. I have moments when everything's going properly and I'm just slaying out. Then there's moments where I can't aim when I'm moving like a grandpa when it comes to aiming my weapon. So I swear the days we had Destiny item manager downs going back to year 1 of Destiny 1. Lose track of where your weapons are, then you gotta swap classes to go get what you need. I just letting let's see. Speaking of which, need to pick up not Lament, but Leviathan's Breath. It's like I would use the Unstoppable grenade launcher with Wither Horde, but it's 7 energy slots. I appreciate it. I try to be decent enough while playing. Don't have to be the best, but at least be, what's that word I'm looking for? Useful to the team. Let's put it that way. And nope, I got enough space. So I'm gonna put this away. See if I can transfer. There we go. And back away from the vault so it doesn't accidentally put my weapon away. I'm trying to figure out what I should run. Leviathan's Breath. Probably use Storm Trance. Absolution, yep. Let's see. I do need a pulse rifle so I can have anti-barrier pulse. Just let me grab that. I have the pulse rifle with, what am I thinking of? Desperado? Is that, and then I think I was using a shotgun on my other classes. Left from gold. I will say I do like the I don't really buy a lot of armor when it comes to ever. I say that. What? No. Working on autopilot. But the crossover armor they had with the Warlock, I couldn't skip out on that one. I really appreciate that one. I like it. Let's see. Elemental Charge, Bowfinder, Heavy-handed, Wellmaker. Probably should pick up Grenade. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, Elemental Ordnance Bomber. Probably swap that out with that. Alright. I got way too much resilience. Swap over, put on that one. Alright, while surrounded, yep. Orbs of Power. Jolted creates a ionic trace. And then the Arcane. Okay. Yeah. This season, I noticed I was pretty much just stacked up on masterwork items. So I just figured to start masterworking items. But I've been playing this for way too long, so. And then just earlier I saw about the guys that were running with art class, just demolishing everything and did not swap over to art Warlock. It's a good thing that he finally fixed that Storm Trance. Did I just not revive him? But like I said before, I really do enjoy this mission or this seasonal activity that we have. It's just a lot of chaotic stuff. 3 people going in at it, not a full group like last time. You had the build set up properly. You can just get your super back a lot with storm trains.
That did it. Hatch opening and setting that perimeter tower to friendly. You're welcome.
But like I said before, if it wasn't for the warlock jump, I probably would be more of a warlock main than a hunter main. Because for the most part, especially prior to 3.0, well,
For now.
after they buffed bottom tree Dawnblade, it felt like each class of the warlock had something to bring to the table. Whereas warlock, I mean hunters were great, but some could be better. But it's all good now. It's all good now. Oops. What? See, like I said, I have moments where I don't like those lasers. No, the lasers, they do hurt. They have a I don't know how I unlocked that. I guess it's something that unlocked during the week, but they have a upgrade where you take less damage from lasers. Oops, I missed. Oop.
Patch me in and I'll get that door open again.
So the only bad thing, major bad thing with the seasonal is when you play with teammates that don't have any proper mods on them. Speaking of which, let me make sure I actually have anti-barrier posts. This last time I put on reloader posts, I was shooting at champion. I was like, why is he not being stunned? As much as I do like yeah, I got the season pass. I think I bought the Witch Queen Deluxe Edition. I haven't bought Lightfall yet though. I tell myself I'm not going to buy it early, but I'm going to at some point. I just mainly didn't want to buy it too soon because I know it came with the exotic auto rifle. I was not about to drop $100 just for that. I'm trying. That's the only time Chaos Reach would be much better to use, but I just don't like using Chaos Reach that much.
Cracked it. You and Ghost are clear to move.
Whoops. Okay, that was close. I'm surprised I actually didn't get tagged by the laser. Yeah, when I was first playing the mission, I was like, I'm gonna be the guy that stands back and kill everything. Now I'm just like, I'm trying to get through this, so I'll go left each time.
Right, Mara. That Scorn's definitely trying to corrupt the submind and using some weird interface to copy out files. Luckily, it looks like Malahayati's rewriting itself with repair protocols every time we clear the bunker. So
I'm surprised we don't have any new dialogue from Rasputin, at least in these sections.
Copying important information to its mind for safekeeping. Troubling.
vault open. All right, Malahayati, here we come.
Alright, I'm trying to remember. I think this is Orange Captain. The only another thing that I don't really like about the heist is specifically the blade, the hive boss fight. Just got to do teleports like after every single shot. It'll just teleport somewhere. Well, this one teleports too, but at least it's not a immunity when he teleports and you gotta wait for him to come back. You got it. Yeah, it says you got your healing rift with the warlock, and they got good damage output with like healing rift is available on every single class. These are exotics, you're spamming abilities. Like, what is there not to enjoy about the warlock? Whereas the hunter dodge is cool, I guess, but it really relies on, in my opinion, relies on exotics to really make it feel extremely worthwhile, depending on which game mode you play, of course. We actually cleared that in 9 minutes.
Now that Rasputin's back online.
Oh, hey, it's Crimson Feller. Shotgun is good. No, it's good. I mean, the rapid fire shotguns are okay, but I love this one because it has demolition. So my grenade comes back, and left from ghost, I get ammo back from picking up heavy.
Plan to scramble it.
Hi, Crimson. How are you, Crimson?
Good idea. It'd slow down anyone other than Red from trying to take over the bunker.
The Bray sisters reunited. Pride is an inadequate expression, but it is the first to come to mind.
That's it. I got time for probably one more heist. Pretty good. Just got off work, skimming YouTube. Oh man, they showed me in your YouTube feed. I feel honored. I don't know the word I'm looking for. Should hop on Destiny Crimson. Yeah, put all that work just to blow up all over again. Yeah. Now just go back to the helm because every time I complete a heist, my inventory's flattered. There we go. Yeah, flattered, exactly. But go back to the helm because my box is usually close to being full, and I kind of don't want to lose a lot of stuff. Which honestly, instead of just leaving items in the postmaster, I should just scrap it down, but I never do for whatever reason. Let's scrap this down. I think I'm close to getting the. I think I'm one gun away from the pattern unlock, actually. Yep. I believe all gamers have their own version of in-game hoarding. Oh yeah, tell me, do you play Crucible? I don't really play Crucible much. I might play tomorrow since Iron Banner's coming, but most of the time I kind of stick away from the Crucible because I don't know. I haven't been much of a PvP mood these days, I guess, aside from Gambit, but most of the combat there is, I guess, the AI with the occasional invader. But I think I did do before the season was over, I did hop into trials so I can try to get Reed's Regret, the stasis fusion rifle, linear fusion. But then of course this season they introduced a new stasis linear fusion, so there's that reason. But yes, Crimson, in-game hoarding, you should see the vault. You have over 600 items that you can have in your vault, and most of the time I'm at 599. I try, man. I do have moments when I'm using the sniper and things go well, but I miss like 20 shots and I land that one crispy shot, and then the rest of the time I get demolished. But yeah, like I said, I might play tomorrow. It's just Iron Banner on its own. Never really had equipment that I wanted most of the time.
I require additional data from Malahayati. Its contribution may develop additional strategic assessments.
First, we have
I also noticed that
the score.
I just realized that last session I barely used my primary weapon. That was the spamming abilities and shotgun. Oh shit. So I tried to go for a slide. Thank you. Oops, that's I don't think I want to do. I probably should have stunned him before using this. I don't think my teammates have any anti-barrier, so I'm gonna do that. There's a lot of explosions going on right now.
Did it. Hatch opening and setting that perimeter tower to friendly.
One thing I do have to remind myself is I need to pick up the dawning armor from a hunter.
Screams churns with gnashing teeth around Luna. Our enemies are drawn to our presence.
The Hive, the Scorn, their numbers seem endless, but we're used to finding victory against the odds. Let's
Be over here
prep
taking
someone
notes.
for
What
me.
you taking notes for, man? I'm telling you, you need to hop on that Smash Bros streaming, man. Even if it's just like 1 hour of playing Smash, just do that. Oh, eat. Try not to be the partner that triggers the grenades and then run right past them. At least for the most part. I tried. fair, Smash Bros is more of my specialty for the moment. Yeah. Be like the top next YouTube streamer, man. I know a lot of Smash players say that they are moving from tournaments and trying to. Well, I'll say a lot. I was reading somewhere people are saying they're moving from tourneys and streaming is a lot better. So you do that, man. You build up a little fan base, get like 10 million people following you. Be the next MK Leo. I am just whiffing so hard with this shotgun. I'm Goku. He just went across the whole map. Alright, they got it. One thing I've been kind of meaning to do is put together a tether build for Hunter with Orpheus rig, but when you got G Falcon Halbert for ad clear, you kind of have to ask the purpose of tether build. Alright, we're clear.
You and Ghost are clear to move.
What else games do you like to play? Crap, I'm gonna have to think because I spend way too much time in Destiny, but huge into Monster Hunter. So when Rise comes out on Xbox, I know it's on PC and Switch right now. I'll be probably putting some time into that. I put a decent amount of time into World. I think over 400, 500 hours. Recently got through playing Plague Tale Requiem. What else? Started playing Jedi Fallen Order for the first time last month. I've had it for so long, but I just never played it because I played too much Destiny.
There was a time I would have thought to destroy all of this. A younger version of myself would have seen this installation.
I got some friends trying to tell me to play League, which they've been telling me for years to do, but I just never tried. But I might try it one day. But I definitely need to go back to playing Callisto Protocol, and I beat God of War Ragnarok when that came out, and can't forget to mention Elden Ring. A lot of huge Souls guy. I think I played every Souls game. Enjoyed every Souls game. I've been meaning to try out Final Fantasy. You should try Final Fantasy 14 because I bought it on PlayStation 4 a while back. Played like 2 hours into it. And then I got the combo pack with, I think it was up to Stormblood. I think it was included. I don't know the DLCs for it, but got that.
All right, Mala Hayati, here we come.
And I also was meaning to check out Genshin at some point, but yeah. This is, as I said, too much Destiny. I think I'm close to 2,000 hours in this game. It's nice that they got heavy-handed to work with the new Warlock melee, but still doesn't want to work with Tempest Strike for whatever reason. And that's why I hate this boss, because he just teleports. I didn't have to use it on a small enemy, but I decided to. All right, thanks for stopping by, Ernest. And Crimson, I can't forget Crimson. Thanks for saying hi. We got 3 out of 5. I still kind of wish the Ayana Traces gave you super energy back, but the amount I'm gaining from using my abilities, I understand why they don't. Just kidding, I like you playing that Steve. Oh, you playing tricks, man. I appreciate that though. I will say one thing that I definitely got to do. Out of all the hours I put into this game, I don't raid as much as I should. And I get to complete Grandmaster, but I do like the introduction of, oh crap, I'm about to die because of exploders. I do like the introduction of dungeons because it's smaller bite-sized raid-like content, and you can solo them. But I think I just haven't cleared Deepstone Crypt, and no, I cleared Deepstone Crypt. I just haven't did King's Fall since it's been back, and Vow Disciple. And I still haven't done a single Grandmaster, so like I said, I played this game so much, but I haven't done like the end game stuff.
Throughout the ascendant plane. She's cutting us off, and my Corsairs cannot dissuade their movements.
Oh hey, I just realized that it said I think it was a triumph completed without anyone dying, and I was so close to dying, like a sneeze away, and it's like, oh, you didn't. Here's a trophy, sweet. But now that I'm done, the last thing I'm about to do, then I'm gonna hop off and work on try to learn 3D animation stuff. So I kind of want to work a bit on that, but go deliver some cookies to test and be sad when I don't get what I want. I got enough for 18 cookies and I got 22 boxes. I doubt I got enough spirit essence, whatever it's called, dawning spirit. So I might be on later, but I don't know if I'll pick up the stream again later. Probably just chill for the rest of the night. But for now, turn in my holiday cookies. I just want the sword with Cold Steel and Relentless Strike. Is that too much to ask? The amount of how much it costs just to use Dawning Essence is kind of ridiculous. Like 25 to direct focus what you want. If I did have to go to work tomorrow, I'd probably just be streaming all day, but gotta go to work. Stacked up on cookies. All right, so that's all we got here.
What cipher is this?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Underway. Transfer.
Overflow turnabout. Do I have space? It's like I would masterwork my exotic armors as well, but they cost like 3 ascendant shards just to masterwork 1 armor piece. It's like what, 300? It's a lot. It's 300 enhancement cores and like, was it 10 prisms for one, or 30 for one exotic armor piece? That's a little too much in my opinion. As good as exotic armors are, having them cost that much just a massive work is ridiculous.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Just one button at a time before it's like, and that's why I prefer giving the items to Zavala, because when you give them the test, it's like you give one cookie, then it opens the Eververse menu. You got back out. Probably should infuse that into something.
Whenever you need me again, Guardian.
Need something new? Eververse has it.
You know, at this point, I'm surprised the Rainmaker item that you can get, as well as the Matter Weave, Finest Matter Weave, why they don't have it to where you just scrap them when you get the enhancement core from it, or just get you an enhancement core and Glimmer instead of use it, go kill a mini boss, use it, kill a mini boss. Figure this late into the game cycle, we don't really need that level of tedium in the game, but
Eververse deals
here we are.
all manner of goods.
So I got back out
Fenchurch says
each
a lot
time.
of fantastic things. I tend to believe him.
Hi there.
Hello.
Goodbye.
All right, how much we got? 4.
All manner of goods.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Whereas with I'll just spam A and be done with it.
Our inventory is stocked, so no rush.
Here we go.
Checking.
What is 1580? Multi-kill clip. Mulligan. It's an odd perk to have on a... Well, I get it, but... Eh.
Let's see what we can do.
Alright, so I got enough for 4 draws. While I'm here, let me
Hi.
first check what I got.
Checking now.
Assassin's Relentless, and this is what I want, but you know, not. Just give me Cold Steel, please. How to keep that involved.
How nice.
It's like with the Halloween event, I was trying to get the submachine gun with One for All and Stats for All, and never got it.
Oliva's got something special for you.
On guard, it's like, just give me Cold Steel. You get the Relentless Strike, but no Cold Steel. On guard, Relentless. That's not bad.
Underway.
Go ahead and scrap that. Ah, that was 15. Don't want on guard, unrelenting. Nah.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's see what we can do.
Apparently nothing. Watch me get a Cold Steel drop
It's you.
without
Good luck.
unrelenting.
Checking.
Whirlwind Blade, Tireless. Mother, I told you. Cold Steel, Tireless Blade, sword ammo for every power sword kill. I'm sorry to breathe into the mic, y'all, but is that better than what I had? So at least it's every, was that the other sword kill?
I could use. Let's see, let's see.
All right, for the last roll.
Oh, yes. This is exactly what I was thinking.
Me too.
Checking.
Tireless, surrounded. For oh my, see, like, oh my. That's the one thing I don't like about Destiny. Wellspring, Vorpal, surrounded. That's trash. It's like there's, at least when it comes to these holiday events, like they're only available for 3 weeks, and there's no type of,
Enhance a guardian's journey.
I mean, there's the crafting system, but there's no proper system in place to help you when it comes to bad luck.
Ready to check.
What did I get?
Checking.
So it's almost close to what I wanted. Cold Steel, but it's tireless play, so it's good for mob control, I guess. But hey, at least I could use it on bosses and not, so on the guard's not bad either. But it's like, so I'll probably be back on and do like one more hour of grind, but as I got plenty of gift and returns left, we can just open one. That's not what I want. All right, but yep, I'm a call it here. Thanks Crimson and Ernest, you guys. I don't know if you guys are still here, but again, I appreciate y'all stopping by, saying hi, and complimenting my skills. I appreciate it. But I'm gonna go ahead and stop here, so I don't play the game all day and feel like I wasted my day not getting what I wanted from Eververse or Eva. So y'all enjoy the rest of your day.
I'm afraid you've come to the wrong,
Thanks again for stopping by.
but I'm still happy to chat.
Happy New Year's, by the way.